Mama June. Pumpkin calls June boyfriend Gino manipulative and bad for sobriety. Claims June is addicted to her boyfriend. Welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Proving sobriety is not an easy thing to do. Ever since Mama June has come out of rehab, she has struggled to come on good terms with her family. However, she still sticks around with her boyfriend, Gino Doke. On the other hand, Pumpkin thinks that Gino is manipulative and can drag back June to the drug world. Pumpkin even wants her mother to leave Gino. Will that happen? Let us look into the details below. Mama June. Pumpkin thinks Gino to be bad for June's sobriety. Pumpkin has never been in favor of June and Gino's relationship. She always thought that her mother entered the drug world because of Gino. In a recent interview with The Sun, Pumpkin said, "Us as a whole family would just prefer her, Mama June, to be sober and not with Gino. I think Gino is bad for her because he is still manipulative, in a way." The daughter also thinks that even though her mother has come out of drug addiction, she has now been addicted to Gino. Pumpkin does not think it's good for June to stick so much around her boyfriend. Fans have never seen Pumpkin supporting her mother's relationship with Gino. She never felt boyfriend Gino to be of any good. Therefore, her words might not sound much surprising to you. Honey Boo Boo has opposite opinion than Pumpkin. Honey Boo Boo does not feel the same about Gino as Pumpkin. She thinks that the family needs to come to terms to see Gino around the family, as he is now a part of it. Even though the teen daughter is worried about repairing Gino's things, she knows that she will definitely repair things with her mother. Pumpkin and Gino have also been seen to bond previously. And Gino made a separate room for Honey Boo Boo when hers was snatched unknowingly for Pumpkin's baby. We hope them two soon bond together and take less time than Pumpkin. Despite all, Pumpkin is proud of Mama June. Even though Pumpkin does not feel that Gino should be around her mother, she is still proud of June for being sober for this long. Her daughters are looking forward to the transformation of June, mother-wise. Pumpkin explains, "I want her to be more caring, be around more, and take the sentimental moments in." June Shan, along with her boyfriend, has now been sober for 1 year. However, she still needs to prove herself every now and then. And the proving game will be continued for long until she builds a strong trust among her daughters. Pumpkin knows that it has been hard for June to go through the sobriety period, but she still doubts the year of sobriety of Mama June. Pumpkin thinks that if June wants to build a relationship with them, she needs to stay close. She does respect her decision of her staying in Florida. However, at the same time, I do want her to remain close to building the relationship. The more close it will be, the easier it will be for the family to bond. Lauren Pumpkin Shannon had watched her mother, Mama June Shannon, struggle with addiction for years. While the family had faced numerous challenges, Pumpkin had always remained steadfast in her commitment to protecting her younger sister, Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson, and ensuring her mother's well-being. However, things had taken a turn for the worse when Mama June began dating Gino Doke. Gino had entered their lives with charm and charisma, but it didn't take long for Pumpkin to see through his facade. She saw the negative influence he had on her mother and the way he seemed to fuel Mama June's addictive tendencies. Despite multiple attempts to get June to see reason, nothing seemed to change. One evening, after another distressing phone call with her mother, Pumpkin sat down with her husband, Joshua Eford, to discuss the situation. "Josh, I can't stand by and watch Mama spiral any further. Gino is manipulative and bad for her sobriety. It's like she's addicted to him," she said, her voice filled with frustration. Joshua nodded, understanding the gravity of the situation. "I know, Lauren. It's heartbreaking to see her like this. But what can we do? She's not listening to us." Pumpkin sighed, feeling the weight of the world on her shoulders. "We have to try something else. Maybe if we confront her together and show her the impact Gino is having, she'll finally understand." Pumpkin and Joshua decided to organize a family intervention, hoping that confronting Mama June with the support of her loved ones would make her realize the toxic nature of her relationship with Gino. They reached out to Alana, Jessica, and Anna, explaining the urgency of the situation and asking for their support. The family gathered at Pumpkin's house, their faces etched with worry and determination. When Mama June arrived, she sensed the tension in the air. "Mama, we need to talk," Pumpkin began, her voice firm but filled with emotion. "We're all worried about you. Gino is manipulative and bad for your sobriety. He's not the right person for you, and it's hurting us to see you like this." Mama June's eyes filled with tears, but her expression hardened. "You don't understand. Gino loves me. He's been there for me when no one else was." Joshua stepped forward, his tone gentle but resolute. "June, we're not saying you don't deserve love, but Gino's influence is dangerous. We're here because we love you and want what's best for you." Alana, her voice trembling, added, "Mama, we need you. I need you. Please, listen to us." Despite the family's heartfelt pleas, Mama June remained in denial. She defended Gino vehemently, refusing to acknowledge the negative impact he had on her life. "You're all wrong about him. Gino is my rock. I can't do this without him," she insisted, her voice rising. Pumpkin felt a mix of anger and despair. She had hoped this intervention would be a turning point, but instead, it seemed to be pushing her mother further away. "Mama, please, just think about what we're saying. We're trying to help you," she begged. Mama June shook her head, tears streaming down her face. "I can't believe you're all against me. I thought you understood," she cried, before storming out of the house. The family watched her leave, their hearts heavy with sadness. "What do we do now?" Alana asked, her voice barely above a whisper. "We don't give up," Pumpkin replied, her resolve hardening. "We keep fighting for her, no matter what." Determined to help her mother, Pumpkin decided to seek professional help. She contacted a renowned addiction specialist, Dr. Emily Roberts, who had experience dealing with complex cases involving toxic relationships and addiction. Dr. Roberts agreed to meet with the family to discuss possible interventions and strategies. Pumpkin, Joshua, Alana, Jessica, and Anna gathered at the clinic, hopeful that Dr. Roberts could provide them with the guidance they desperately needed. "Thank you all for coming," Dr. Roberts began, her demeanor calm and compassionate. "I understand that you're deeply concerned about June's relationship with Gino and its impact on her sobriety. It's important to approach this situation with empathy and patience." Pumpkin nodded, eager to hear the specialist's advice. "We've tried talking to her, but she refuses to see the truth. What can we do?" Dr. Roberts explained the concept of codependency and how Gino's manipulative behavior was likely reinforcing June's addiction. It's common for individuals in toxic relationships to feel trapped and dependent on their partner. We need to help June see that she can reclaim her independence and strength. Armed with Dr. Roberts' insights and strategies, the family decided to take a new approach. Instead of confronting Mama June head-on, they focused on building her confidence and reminding her of the love and support she had from her family. Pumpkin began spending more time with her mother, engaging in activities they both enjoyed and creating positive, distraction-free environments. She also encouraged Mama June to reconnect with her passions and hobbies, hoping to help her rediscover her sense of self. "Mama, remember how much you loved gardening?" Pumpkin asked one afternoon as they strolled through a local nursery. "Let's plant a garden together. It'll be a great way to relax and spend time outside." Mama June hesitated but eventually agreed, touched by her daughter's efforts. "Okay, Lauren, let's give it a try." As the weeks went by, Pumpkin and the rest of the family noticed small but significant changes in Mama June's behavior. She began to show more interest in activities outside of her relationship with Gino and slowly started to regain her confidence. One evening, as they sat in the garden they had planted together, Mama June opened up to Pumpkin. "You've been so patient with me, Lauren." "I don't deserve it," she said, her voice filled with emotion. "Mama, you deserve all the love and support in the world," Pumpkin replied, her heart aching for her mother. "We're here for you, no matter what." Mama June nodded, tears streaming down her face. "I'm starting to see things more clearly. Gino's not good for me, is he?" Pumpkin squeezed her mother's hand, a glimmer of hope in her eyes. "No, Mama, he's not. But you're strong enough to break free. We believe in you." With Mama June slowly coming to terms with the truth about her relationship, Pumpkin knew it was time to confront Gino directly. She arranged a meeting with him, determined to protect her mother and put an end to his manipulative influence. They met at a local cafe, the atmosphere tense and charged with emotion. Gino arrived, his demeanor cocky and dismissive. "What's this about, Lauren?" he asked, his tone laced with annoyance.